Yep. So y'all ready?
What's that camera footage?
So, hold up. Since this is the government, so what all business are in?
Oh, okay. That's
Yoski.
Hey, Gio, here's Gio, everybody. Make sure you go to his channel and subscribe. All right, bro. Where? Where's your, huh? Oh, yeah, I figured I'm gonna get my shirt like you had. This is one of my first breaks.
right turn signal?
I got my car. Yeah. The full one that you got the permit, like here? Yeah. Should be okay.
Ever since YouTube made it, they gave it a new handle. That's the deal with.
What is a supervisor election?
Yes. Hey, buddy, I have a few questions. Like, I know there's a lot of polling places in Pasco County, like, and there's a lot of polling workers and volunteers. How do y'all know who goes to which polling station, which precinct?
Alright, so we assign, so we have a list of organizers, and we assign them.
I'm partially deaf, I can hardly hear you.
We assign them to a polling place that's close to the house. We have a bunch of volunteer
See how
elections.
easy it was?
So is there like a document that says who goes where or who's at which polling
As long
station?
as you don't have no fines or court costs.
Yes, we make like
Like a schedule?
yeah, we make their assignments and we send a list with the precinct supervisors to each polling place.
Okay, and when they're there, like, do they sign in? Is there a log that they sign in?
Yeah, they sign in.
Okay, well, I'd like to do a public records request. I'd like to get the... Well, I can give it to anyone, but if he wants to get someone else, that's fine.
Who do I talk to for election information?
Depends on what the information is.
How do you run for office? What's the thresholds?
If you just hang on me, I'll be somebody to come here and talk.
Thank you. What's your name?
I just know.
Hi, Penelope. I'm John. How are you?
I'm fine.
All right, I appreciate you, brother.
Oh, we the people. Auditor 47.
It's one of my first shirts I got when I first. Now since YouTube gave us all new handles, I just go by it. Central Florida.
Yeah, what is that? Why did YouTube do that?
I don't know why you do
I
that.
see someone come on my thing and their name is George. I'm like, how the hell did you get the name George?
Well, you can pick your name you want, or they'll give you one. It's one or the other.
Rogue would be happy they got some candy over there.
I see it. It's out of reach though.
love mixing
Supervisor of
that.
elections.
You love that candy.
1971 to 1979. 2007. 27 years this guy was supervisor? That mean he's reelected over and over? Oh, I guess so. Brian Corley, he's been 07. Good Lord. I guess there isn't term limits for
Is that an elected spot or is that
this guy.
appointed?
I'm pretty sure a supervisor of election is elected since 07. People got if I don't know who to vote for and I'm looking at a voting ballot and someone's already in there, I always vote for the new person. Just some new blood in
Yeah, they
there.
have new ideas.
Just to let the other ones know that regardless you can get thrown out.
Right, absolutely. So this is the voting precinct 2 here.
I don't know.
They got machines here unless they're just extra.
They might be examples or
Yeah,
something.
so
I'm not
people
sure.
use it, yeah.
I'm not sure if they open this office
Yeah,
for
that's what I was wondering.
polling.
This is over here.
Oh, I'm sorry. How are you today? All right. What I'm wanting to request is the schedules for precinct 16 and a copy of the log, like where they sign in and out, the polling workers and who's in charge of like the polling officials and everything? Just the supervisor of elections?
What do you mean me?
Like if a polling worker done something wrong, who would we report that to?
Typically, we would get like an email or a phone call.
Okay, but I can do that in person, right?
Yep.
And are you the person that I would speak to?
Not in regards to a specific election worker.
Okay.
Is that what you need to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Once you take this, I'll give you my email so that you can email me.
Sure.
It's CAMDUPCAVEMAN@gmail.com. And if there's any fees, just email me a invoice.
Yeah.
I
So
doubt
it's
there
a
will
copy
be.
of a log of the poll workers
That's John
at precinct
Peters,
16.
everybody.
Yes,
the
and
schedule.
He might
yes.
sing a song for us later on. You never know.
If you're lucky,
If you're lucky.
I'll grace you with my angelic
Okay.
voice.
Give me just a moment. Okay.
I appreciate you. What was your name so I know I spoke with?
My name's Rebecca.
Rebecca, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Okay.
I know that the statute says that there's no photography inside of a polling area or a voting room. And I was at the precinct 16 and the polling officials called the police on me because I was outside recording, not inside. And after they found out that I wasn't in the wrong and that the law states you're not supposed to record inside the polling area,
Knows what in your face means.
after they couldn't get me in trouble, this lady right here, her hat says polling deputy, so I'm not sure if she was like in charge there or what, but as you can see in this video, in this picture, she's inside of the polling area, the polling room. You can see the voting boxes behind her and she's recording. So the sheriff's deputies came and let them know that it was against the law to record in there, and she still recorded in there. So I'd like to report that. And if you need to see the video, there's the link to the video in which you'll see them doing it
Okay.
and all of the things that they did to me to try and get me in trouble and to intimidate me.
Are you?
This is all yours.
Okay.
And if you want to see, like, that's the video, the thumbnail, and that's That's the link that you would type in to get to it.
Okay.
And these are all the polling officials that were involved, okay?
Okay.
This guy's better than a lawyer over here.
Yeah, he's well prepared.
And this is the statute. This is the statute that she violated. And you can see she's inside of that polling area while she's recording.
Look at these color prints, bro. Who are you? Johnny Cochran over here. Johnny Cracker.
And
Hey, yeah, Winston says he's on his way up here. Winston says he's on his way up here. So he'll be here in a minute.
now the schedule and the log will have their names on it, right?
The schedule? What do you mean?
Yes, I requested the schedule and the logs for the poll workers.
Complaint now.
That will list everyone that was there, right?
Were you requesting their payroll? Or
No, I'm requesting the schedule that they were sent, telling them which polling station to go to,
their,
which
assignment?
precinct.
Okay.
Yes, she already took my request, but I just wanted to know whether their names are going to be on that, right?
The names would be.
Of everyone that's there. Okay.
That worked precinct 16.
Yes.
What you're
Hey.
asking for?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. I really appreciate you. I forgot your name.
Tiffany.
Tiffany. Okay. Have a good day.
Miss Tiffany. I also asked to speak to somebody. I'm not about complaining. I just want general information.
Okay.
Let's say, can anybody run for tax collector? Or do you have to
You
be...
have to be a registered voter
Uh-huh.
in the county.
Mhm.
Well, actually, technically not in the county. You'd have to live in the county at a specific time. Residency is applicable to depending on what job it is that you're running
Let's say,
for.
let's use a tax collector, for
I
example.
believe that one is at the time of taking office. And the tax collector takes office in January.
How do you get on the ballot?
Well, you can pay fees or you can do petitions. Okay, so the tax collector's not on the ballot again until 4 years from now.
Has this current election over?
Well, the qualifying period for candidates is over.
And he's unopposed in Pasco, right, Mr.
Correct.
Fasano?
Mhm.
So no one ran against him?
No.
That means he gets another 4 years on the House, huh?
I don't know about on the House.
Well, unopposed.
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 Yes. Tax collector was unopposed.
So you don't have to have any degrees, any qualifications. You just get on the ballot either through signatures or paying the whatever it is. And anybody can be the tax collector of Pasco County.
Anybody could be.
Anybody can be
county.
elected.
In any county, not just Pasco. That's Florida statute.
I would think a tax collector would have to have some type of degree or something. Can anybody be a judge?
Well, the judge, you have to be a standing member of the bar for a minimum of 5 years. So
Before you can run for office to be a judge.
Before you can run to be a judge.
So there is qualifications for some positions.
The judge is about the only one.
Every other position you can, anybody, as long as they get their self on the ballot, can run for office.
Yeah, things like the community development districts or something like that, you have to live in those districts.
Sure.
But like mosquito control even is countywide now, so.
Tiffany, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you.
You bet.
Miss Tiffany, I have a question.
Well, I know what I'm doing it for you.
How do you
Good.
become a poll watcher?
Someone needs to.
The poll watchers have to fill.
That was good.
Yep.
Can't do that.
Yeah, now they want to pay one because they don't.
That's from that building.
You guys good?
And I've never
Thank
seen
you.
their professionalism. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I hope you love our coffee.
John, I'm going to go in here and see if when the next tax detail is. See if I can get any documentation on it.
Okay.
What is all this?